Oh, yeah, dig it, dig it, dig it. What's on the Desk Wednesday? It is time for What's on the Desk Wednesday. My channel is A Glove and Beyond TV. My name is Greg, and I went to the big show. I went to the National. Gonna do a full recap here. I went Sunday, I went Friday, and I went Thursday. And I'm gonna go backwards because what's in my memory was Sunday, the most recent. And I think that's where I did most of my buying. Get into that in a moment. On Sunday, I met up with Zach and Porter, along with their good buddy and my good buddy, Uncle Kyle. And Zach had gifted me this Air Chicago magazine. I collect magazines along with bobbleheads and other non-card sports items. It's got Colson Montgomery. Should have been an all-star, but now he's got a chip on his shoulder for the playoff push. And beautiful piece. So thank you, Zach. Great pickup there, and love that. And just out of the blue on Sunday, just quickest pickup I ever had. This guy had the Chris Chelios starting lineup for $5. It's a little beat up, but hey, $5, can't pass that up. Sunday is where I think the deals were. Picked up some Randy Macho Man Savage for $1 each. You know, just some fun novelty stuff. But Zach had got a tip from a buddy of his, Jeff, a show promoter, about a table that had great deals. I mean, this was like $2 at this table that Zach talked about. Sammy Sosa rookie for like $3. Even though I have 2 or 3, now I got 3 or 4. For $3, you can't pass up this. I mean, it's insane. That's where the deals were. Will Clark rookie Fleer for $1. And at that table, a lot of Broder stuff, a lot of magazine, food issue stuff, which is up my alley. Here's Bo Jackson Legends. Bo Jackson, nice Broder card. I know most people don't go to the National looking for Broder cards, but you know what? I do. It's stuff you don't see that often, and to me, it's pretty cool. There's Barry Sanders. Here's the Kid Griffey Jr. Oh, yeah. It's a cool Cracker Jack card that was like $1. Oh, yeah. And some cool Michael Jordan. These are maybe anywhere from $3 to $5 a piece, but the guy gave me a deal, discount. And Birmingham Barons Michael Jordan with the facsimile autograph there. Very nice. It's a classic when he's with the Barons. Back to some Ball Street magazine cards of MJ. Oh, yeah. And this stuff's up my alley. You just don't see it that often. So you can get it on eBay for $20, $25, sure, but it's not as fun. And this one's pretty neat with the cracked ice in the name and the facsimile autograph there as well, and up for a dunk. Pretty cool. So those were my pickups on Sunday for the most part. However, I got 2 autographs that day I want to show. One was from ABC Sports Cards, Dan Deering. He is big on the blowout forums. He's pretty relevant on ComC. He's going to open up a shop here down in Florida, I think. But he had 40% off his cases on Sunday, which I thought was a steal. This was originally stickered at $40, so do the math. It was like $24. On card Aparicio Finest autograph. Couldn't pass that up. Beautiful. He had some other cool White Sox relics that I picked up and I gifted to Zach because it was Fisk and Frank, and those were the guys he collects. This is from another dealer, and I understand it's sticker, but I don't mind sticker, especially if it is signed all on the sticker. And it's Rex Grossman. You cannot tell the history of the Chicago Bears without Rex Grossman. He had a crazy season in 2006. He actually started off as an MVP candidate. You see it's serial numbered to 50 there. That was Devin Hester's rookie year, the year they went to the Super Bowl. Had a great first quarter of the first quarter of the season. Was considered MVP candidate at that time. So Sexy Rexy, I did not have an autograph of his, and now I do, and can close the book on Sexy Rexy. So, and I believe those are my Sunday pickups, and so I'm going to go back to Friday now. Appreciate, Zach bought me lunch that day, which was awesome. The noodle cheese guy. Nice spicy noodles, very nice. Great stuff. And I'm trying to think what I picked up that day. I did not pick up an autograph, but I did pick up a few other basketball cards of Dennis Rodman on the Spurs, a cool insert, and Hall of Fame more recent. Another Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Hall of Fame, and was on a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar kick, I believe, on Fridays. I've never owned these, so these were $5 or less. I want to say they're $3, and so I'm on a Lou Alcindor Kareem Abdul-Jabbar kick, which is pretty cool. I appreciate what he does in the community and gives away and donates so much of his time to the youth, and such a great person. Unbelievable. So I did not pick up any autographs on Friday. I'm going to go back to Thursday. And this is going to be a little crazy because on Thursday I ran into Vince, or met up with Vince, I should say, the sports card ripping teacher. He gifted me all sorts of goodies here. Start off with the America Topps Now 250th celebration card. Very cool. And a whole bunch of Bears, a whole bunch of White Sox, a lot of Optic, and we'll get into all this. A lot of Luther Burton. This is all from Vince. A lot of nice parallels from Optic. The red and the pink. Very cool. And I put these in alphabetical order, so a lot of Luther Burton to start off. Let me put this back on the stand because I'm shaking. I'm so excited from all these pickups. Let me zoom in a little bit. Got some room. Do it this way. Willie Gault Sapphire, Devin Hester Hollow, Comet Color, another hollow type, or that would be a refractor because it's Topps Chrome. Colston Loveland rookie. This is a really cool Colston Loveland first year relic. Awesome card there. Jimmy Mack. Another Jimmy Mack. Bunky QB, and then some more Rome Odunze. Nice color again from Topps Chrome. And Mike Singletary. But you want to know what's crazy? From Vince, that's not all. He hooked me up with some Topps Chrome Platinum, which again is probably the product of the year in baseball from last year, even though it came out this year. Aparicio, Refractor. Put these in alphabetical order. Baldwin, a nice Benny. Carlton Fisk with the Red Sox. This is one of my favorite just because of the uniform that they wore in the late 70s, early 80s there with the collars and the shorts. Paul Konerko. Nice parallel there. Nice Chase rookie. Lou Bob. Rounded out with some Frank Thomas. And there were some other guys. Those were the Vince really loaded it up, and those were the more noteworthy players. So thank you, Mr. Sports Card Ripping Teacher Vince, for all of those, which is quite a bit. So I don't know why I'm emptying these, but I am. I'm going to put some of these back up. Big Frank. And also on Thursday, picked up a lot of dollar stuff. Let's head over here for a minute. I went to the Singles Club, and I picked up a lot of hockey, for the most part, of guys that played for Team USA. That just won the cup. They honored Johnny Gaudreau after the game, and who passed away tragically. But from that team who played was Luke Hughes, brother Jack Hughes, Jack Eichel. The goaltender was Hellebuck. These are all the gold medal winners from the Olympics. A couple of Hellebucks here. Austin Matthews. And to round it out, Matthew Tkachuk. So those guys played for Team USA, and picked those up at the Singles Club for 50 cents or less because, again, they were 50 cents, but you buy in bulk, they give you a deal. I think the pickup of the show, at least price-wise for me, was this B.J. Armstrong. It's immaculate. It's on card, beautiful card. Numbered to 99, 35 of 99. Guy had $20 on this, and I said, "Is there any way a discount at all on the B.J. Armstrong?" He goes, "For you, $5." And I was shocked. I would have paid 18. I would have paid 15, but for $5, you can't pass up a B.J. Armstrong. And so that's, to me, for the money wise or value wise, I think that was the pickup for me. But I went over to RBI Crew 7. They have a lot of wrestling, and this card was just sitting amongst a bunch of others. And this is an on-card Gale Sayers autograph. Yeah, strangely enough, paid $40 for that, his jersey number, and which also I think was a steal. I mean, he's not signing anymore. One of the all-time greats. This is my second Gale Sayers autograph, but absolutely love it. And RBI Crew 7 always has some great stuff in their cases. So I am rambling. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Going to be back walking around in the malls, taking videos of toys and making some YouTube shorts that way. But took a little hiatus because I walked around the National and at the show and didn't really take much footage. I was just more in awe and just trying to get around the aisles, which really was great on Sunday. Friday wasn't bad, and Thursday wasn't bad except in the upstairs area. So it was all in all a well-attended show. It was actually the weather cooperated. Again, I'm rambling. So again, a Glove Beyond TV. What's on the Desk Wednesday? Just showed you, Zach and Porter. A couple great cards from Vince. Great magazine from Zach and Porter. Some cool autographs. Starting lineup. If you've never made it to a show, a national, just if you can get out there for a day or two, do what you can, because it's kind of a museum on top of all the great cards you see. But the best part of it is running into people and seeing people that you're friends with and you or that I go ahead and collaborate with on the YouTube. So it's great to run into some of those folks. So thanks for watching. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Oh yeah. Till next time. Till next Wednesday. Oh yeah. He gone.